back with the 1911 line of pistols. If you guys have been following the press release, you'll see that KWA has a ton of them offered up for this next year. We already looked at the Mark 23, but if you look down here across the table, you'll see a huge offering of single and double stack 45 caliber airsoft replicas. First off, we're going to look at the professional training pistol, the Mark 1. There's a series of 4, Mark 1 through 4, and they all have different features and a little bit of accessories or modifications on them based on the Mark series. Mark 1 is pretty much your standard 1911, dovetail, safety, rear sight, delta trigger. As you move down, you have the Mark 3 with the addition of a magazine railguide. A little bit different on the rear sight and a more tactical type safety. And as you move on down, you will also notice the Mark 3, or the Mark 2, I'm sorry. Lower rail system and some of the other additional features across the bag. Now this one comes in tan
And black.
and black, thank you. See the voice that keeps me honest here. As well as the Mark 4. And it's an OD with rail as well. A little different rail system if you notice.
And black.
And black. Alright, so we're just going to use the Mark 1 here as a training dummy to get a couple shots off. First thing I noticed when I picked it up, it's got some heft to it. It really does. Feels like a loaded 1911 or near to it, just knowing from the real steel world. Quality is unbelievable. The metal, it's solid metal, upper and lower receiver. Everything is top notch. Adjustable trigger. Yes, it is. And by far some great laser etches and some great attention to detail on the actual gun itself. So we're going to get a couple shots off here and get a kind of initial impression. It's like anything else we've been shooting today. It's pretty good stuff. Real easy on the trigger, real easy to follow up. Definitely another quality sidearm. And for those of you who have been looking for a good 1911 with a great matte finish, something to be your go-to, this is definitely going to be one of your offerings, as well as any of the others in the family we just showed you a second ago. Personally, I think I got my eyes on the Mark II here. That might end up in my collection here shortly.